You want adventure hooks? I'm going to give you adventure hooks. This thing is going to go back all the way to 2017 when it was originally published. We're going to take a look at the Adventures Almanac. This is going to be a lifetime of adventure hooks. In here, there's going to be table of contents. There's going to be 13 months with 28 days each month, offering you an possible adventure hook for each day. In this book, there's going to be the day of the week, the numerical date of the day, if there's any holiday that's occurring during that day, the phase of the moon, which can potentially play into really cool role play situations. If you take a look at one of my earlier videos where I talk about Tales from the Fallen Empire, there's a witch class in that book where her healing is tied to the natural world and the phases of the moon. During a full moon phase, she actually can heal people more easily. So that's could be a cool tie-in. So as we take a look in here, like I said, there's going to be 13 months with each month, each day having its own possible adventure hook. There is a crazy amount of stuff in here. Like if you look at the 13 months, 28 days, that's going to be 364 adventure hooks. If you're running a session every week, let's just do some like dungeon math here. If you're running a session every week, 364 adventures, 52 weeks, you're going to have like 7 years of adventuring material here. That's not including if you're running other modules or homebrewing some other stuff. This is a wild amount of possible adventure hooks that you can take your party on. This is crazy. And at the time of recording this, I think this book is like the PDF on the Goodman Game site is like $13. If you're looking for a used hard copy, hardcover, it's no longer in print. So you're going to have to check it out on one of the used vendor sites. I think it's going for around like $50 now. But yeah, if you want to get that $13 PDF, I think that's a crazy deal just for the amount of like cool adventure hooks that are in here. Let's take a look at a few of them. So some of them are going to be quite short, like a giant polar bear, pale doom, terrorizes Kuzimak's villages. Legends say that riches beyond the imagination lie within this glacial den. So you can easily like set some encounters for that and build that into an entire session. There's a few of them here that are in bold text where they actually build them out. And the writer Michael Curtis, he's actually built them out into like more descriptive text to give you a little bit more meat to work with. So there's lots of cool stuff in here, and there's going to be holidays that happen on each of the months. Like there's camel meat, there's cartographer's rest. Again, with the moon phases, the day of the week, lots of adventure hooks in here. It's I picked this up probably about a year ago, and I use this anytime. Like if I'm running short on any kind of like inspiration and I'm not quite sure what to do, I can run to this book and easily be inspired to create a session. Cobbler's Rest, Dragon Heat Ends. Let's take a look at that one. Dragon Heat Ends. That is going to be on the 8th. A riotous satirical play is making the rounds in its performance halls of the realm, skewering the nobles for their foibles. But when the overblown events of the play start coming true, it's clear there's more to this play than meets the eye. Really interesting potential for these. Market Day. At the first market day of the year, vendors find an enraged giant and his saber-toothed tiger pet have taken control of the marketplace. Really kind of like fun. And great art in these books as well. I always enjoy that. Book build on the book. It's going to be a stitched binding book. I'm not sure if you can see the stitches in there. It is also going to have a ribbon in the construction of the book. So a really good build quality on the book. Originally, when this thing came out, it was like $25, which is like an amazing deal. So much cool stuff in here. Seers, diviners, and gypsy queens all notice an unnerving trend in their divinations. There simply is no future visible in the past at the end of the current year. Is there some force preventing them from foreseeing the events in the year to come, or more frightening, is it an omen that life is approaching sudden extinction? Ooh, very cool. I would, if you're a game master and you find yourself kind of like struggling for adventure hooks, or where you want to send your party to, or if you're looking for some interesting festivals or how to build out your own possible calendar, in the back of the book as well, there is going to be a blank calendar page that you can use to maybe create your own calendar for your own home campaign. I would check this one out. And again, for like $13 for PDF, I think that's a no-brainer. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this one before. If you've seen this one before and you've also been using it, drop me a comment. Let me know how much of it you've used, or like how often have you used it. Really great book for inspiration again. So that's going to be it for that video. You guys take care. Subscribe for more. I'm Matty Boom Batty. Peace out.